Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hey guys. You might have noticed that, due to reasons outside of our control, episode 19 of Kingdom Hearts 2 is gone.
It got
It got
Thanos.
Thanos snapped. It's not coming back. We can't do nothing about it.
We can't fix it.
But
God hates us. YouTube hates us.
I've prepared a little something for Ellie here.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm,
Ellie
I'm
hasn't
seeing
seen
this.
Ellie hasn't seen this before.
I've only seen the this first panel of it.
I have
Yeah.
a little presentation I'd like to share with you all about, just to give you an idea of what happened in Game Pending Plays Kingdom Hearts 2, episode 19.
The lost episode.
The Lost
of Kingdom Hearts
episode.
2.
I don't remember the original title, but I just want to. It should just be called the Lost episode now.
I don't remember what it was called either. Al.
Like Ellie fights. Ellie is mad or something, or Ellie screws up.
I think Ellie messes up big time.
Oh, I think you're right. I think that is what it was called.
But anyway, this is the lost episode.
Anyway,
It's the lost episode.
So, yeah. So, as we remember, last time Ellie was fighting the centaurs in the cave, right?
Yeah.
She did a really good job fighting the centaurs.
All right. Oh, so I'm already sensing some historical revisionism, but I guess I'll go with it. Yeah.
No, Ellie did a really great job fighting the centaurs. She beat them first try. She was deflecting. She was using all kinds of magic powers.
I was using all sorts of magic that, like, you're not even supposed to unlock yet, but I was using those powers. Yeah.
So she was using all sorts of magical tricks, magical powers, and Ellie defeats the centaurs no problem.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so that's what you remember, Ellie?
I think you portrayed this one well. I thought I was confused for a second. I thought that you were lying, but actually, the more I thought about it, the more I realized that you're right.
Yeah. So Ellie fights the centaurs and does a great job.
Yes, that's true.
However, after emerging from the cave, we see that the village has been burned to the ground.
Oh no!
That's right. The village that we were in for like a second is
the village
gone.
In a country that we can't say the name of.
It's all burnt, and then the prince gets all super mad at Sora and Ping because he was like, you guys weren't hanging. He's not a prince.
He's not a prince. He's the bisexual.
He's
character.
the bisexual commander, or captain.
More of bisexual.
So he gets that, and then Shan Yu meanwhile celebrates his victory.
That's him.
So Shan Yu fucking crumps.
Crumpin'.
He's crumping. He's super hype that he won.
Yep.
And
he said, "I did it. I destroyed the village.
I destroyed the whole village, the whole fucking village, burned it all to the ground." So this is supposed to be a GIF, but it fucked up. So
this is way better. This is way better.
Feeling the resolve to like stop Shan Yu, Ellie starts climbing the mountain. At this point in the episode, Jared does walk in, and we discuss for a while if Mulan is girl boss, gaslight, or gatekeep.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember what we decided?
You actually have access to the episode to reference for this?
No, I just remembered.
You just remembered that we talked about this. That's incredible. Okay.
I watched that episode like 3 times to figure out what the fuck the problem was with it.
What the issue was. We couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, so this
I guess
is like...
I have the video on my computer, but I'm not
like
allowed
my
to share
memory
it,
from back
terminate our account.
I watched it back in July when I was at your place.
Yep. Okay.
So
yes.
We talked about if Mulan...
She's gaslight.
She's 100% gaslight. Like, that's what she does, right?
She's gaslight. That's her thing.
Ellie rides some tornadoes here. It's cool. I guess that's fine. But when we get to the summit of the mountain, something crazy happens, guys. You won't believe this. A lot of bugs.
There are, yes. So a lot of bugs appear.
Suddenly, a lot of bugs. And this is about an accurate representation of how it went down.
That's about how many there were.
That's about how many bugs.
Probably the most accurate thing in this whole thing so far, to be honest. It's literally, that's what it looked like.
So there were a lot of bugs here. Ellie, how was your experience fighting the bugs?
So I remember fighting the bugs, and my main emotion while fighting this many bugs was confusion. I didn't really understand what the game wanted out of me.
Yeah.
I was confused at the whole sequence that was happening. And that confusion may have caused problems.
For sure.
I don't want to speak over you, though. So what do you want to say about this part, Al?
Ellie fought the bugs, and there was definitely some confusion. Ellie thought that perhaps she had failed, but in
I
reality,
thought I died.
she won.
Yeah. Yes.
And so she ended up in her anger, much like how, if you remember in Sonic Heroes, how Ellie would sometimes quit the game and go back to the main menu. Ellie got too angry and accidentally skipped a cutscene.
Yeah, so guys, what happened here, I'm glad that we're being honest about this part. What happened here, I'm glad, because earlier with the Centaur thing, you were gassing me up. You were like, she did great. She beat the Centaurs easily, but here you're like, she fucked up, guys.
She fucked up big time.
It's true. This is what happened.
This is why the episode was called Ellie Messes Up Big Time.
Yeah, I was confused because of the bugs, and I couldn't, you don't need to kill all the bugs. This isn't like a Battle of 1,000 Heartless situation. It's like, you just fight bugs until the game decides you're over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
And I think Sora was almost dead at this point, so I thought I had died when the game, had transitioned out of the battle mode.
Correct. Yeah.
And I was trying to, skip past the death cutscene, I guess,
You're trying to skip the cutscene, because the cutscene started.
Right, I think what happened is I thought it was the cutscene that plays before the fight. I thought I had failed, and it put me right back before the fight.
Yeah.
In the cutscene. So I was trying to skip back into the fight, but actually I skipped the cutscene after this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, that was a mistake.
And I think that's the cutscene now where Lord Bisexual gets mad at us.
Yes, it is. Well, no, he got mad down there, but then he got mad here, too.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly.
I think he gets mad up here. I think Mulan is still pink at this.
She is still pink.
Okay.
But, so it's funny you bring that up, because the next thing that happens is that revelations are had, and he discovers that maybe this man that he was crushing on, he finds out is actually a woman.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty crazy, right?
That is pretty crazy
revelations here.
This is pretty much if someone asked me to paint a picture of what happened in that cutscene that we didn't watch, this is pretty much the picture I would have drawn. Pretty accurately depicts what happened there.
I forgot to mention, I forgot to put in the slide, the reason why he finds out Mulan, or Ping is Mulan, is because Mushu says it. Mushu's
it's
oh,
the
girl.
Reason.
Yeah, he refers to her as Mulan. We gotta get back to the countryside, girl. And then he's like, girl. And then so he banishes Mulan and Sora from the army. Sora didn't do nothing wrong. He was just there.
Sora's just an ally.
So Sora and Mulan got dishonorably discharged or whatever.
Yeah.
And so sadness happens.
Yeah, so Sora cries a single tear.
Sora cries
I remember that tear getting shed out. That's a different time, but poetic license, sure.
Yeah, there's definitely
That's outside the train that Roxas got to see on account of not seeing the beast. It's where Sora is in that image.
Yeah.
That's the train.
No, he's
Why did you let him see the train?
Because he missed the trip
to the beach. Sorry, okay. Anyway, sadness.
So sadness happens. Everyone's bummed. Yeah. But we find out that Shan Yu's attacking the Emperor.
Oh shit, we gotta take him down.
So Ellie rushes into action, and you see Sora's there with Mulan. Mulan is now Mulan and no longer Ping. And Ellie fights Shan Yu. Ellie, what was your experience fighting Shan Yu?
So Shan Yu is an interesting character. He fights you, and you attack him until his health goes down to 0.
Yeah.
But are we?
But there's also a gate. There's also a gate.
Yeah, so it's one of those Kingdom Hearts fights with a mechanic. So there's and it's the kind of mechanic that I do not deal well with. Is specifically any mechanic involving a gate that needs to be protected,
and a damage meter going up,
and a damage meter that confusingly goes up instead of down. Yeah, that's also happening at the same time you're fighting Shan Yu. Yes.
So at one point, I think the enemies are just fucking wailing on the gate, and Ellie's fighting Shan Yu.
I'm not paying attention.
Ellie's not paying attention, but she's also not paying attention to her health, you guys. And during the fight, Ellie does die. Shan Yu defeats Sora.
Shan Yu kills Sora with his sword. Yes.
Instead of seeing the game over screen. Oh, sorry. All hope is lost.
Yeah,
Ellie fucks up again. Sora dies.
Sora died. That gate's gonna get destroyed. Mulan's feeling very stressed and depressed.
I didn't practice this presentation. So that's Ellie freaking out because she died.
Yeah, that's how I felt at the time.
This is Ellie's live reaction.
Yeah, when Sora
I also
got
use
killed.
this reaction for when you got scared in the thumbnail. This is just what I think of when I think of like frightened
Ellie getting scared.
Ellie getting scared or Ellie getting stressed. This is the picture.
Okay, yeah, go on.
But what's this?
Oh, I won't give up.
I won't give up. What does
If
that
I
mean?
had to choose between those two options, I would choose the first.
You choose I won't give up?
Yeah.
Ellie clicks it, and Michael Mouse is here!
Michael's here, that's him.
So Michael Mouse springs into action.
Sora's
and
literally dead on the pavement at this
Sora's-
point. Like, Sora...
So this
I
is...
think you could see him in the background there.
This is probably the thing I regret missing the most.
My unfiltered reaction
Ellie's
to...
unfiltered reaction to seeing Kingdom Hearts 2 having this very strange mechanic where Michael Mouse can just appear if you die.
Guys, maybe I'll splice that in here. Comment if I spliced it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I got the video here.
Maybe you can splice like that in.
Yeah.
So it's a very funny moment. This is, if you're unaware, there are certain boss fights, only like a small handful, that I guess are the hard ones, but it's weird because like it's some of them are like really easy bosses, but if you die, there is a chance of Michael Mouse appearing, and you get to play as him, and you have like a meter that you have to fill up to bring Sora back to life.
Yeah.
So that happens.
That's true. So yeah, so Sora dies, Michael is fighting Shan Yu, and also building up energy to revive Sora from the dead after he was skewered on Shan Yu's blade.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And thanks to Michael Mouse, Ellie defeats Shan Yu.
I defeat Shan Yu with Michael's help.
Yeah, with Michael's help. The day is like pretty much saved at this point.
The world is saved. The world that we're in gets saved.
The world that we're in that we can't say.
We can't say what it is.
But Mulan's happy. The captain is still figuring out his sexuality.
He's figuring it out. He'll figure that out later. Don't worry. There's a sequel.
There's a sequel.
We've seen that part, but at this point, I think when this is going to go is they haven't seen it yet. They haven't seen it
I
yet.
realized I misspelled emerges.
Ellie Emridges.
Ellie Emridges.
Yeah, that's me.
I forgot to say the sword glows, and that's what lets us travel to the next world. Is the sword starts glowy. So that's pretty cool.
The sword's there.
And then, fitting for a Kingdom Hearts 2 world, sensing the tension, Goofy suggests that they leave. This was also supposed to be a GIF, and instead it's just long Goofy. Guys, this is my new flag.
It's a Goofy pride flag.
It's a Goofy pride flag.
Goofy pride flag.
Oh
shit.
So it was supposed to be a GIF, but Goofy, using his fucking sixth sense as an adult who's had sex, says they gotta go.
He's like, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here.
I don't know how to tell you this, but those two are gonna immediately start to make out the moment.
Sora's like, uh-oh, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
Sora's like, what?
What? What is that? Where's Riku?
Yeah. That thing was dressed as a man. I'm confused. And then they leave.
Yeah. And then they leave. And then they get in their gummy ship, and where will they go next?
And then the story continued from there. The story
continues. If you're watching this in order in the future, you'll know, I guess, where we go after this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because it's this was like the first world after Hollow Bastion. Which is fittingly, look, right there. That's where they're going, that door.
That sums it up pretty much, guys.
So
that's pretty much how it went.
So that's episode 19.
Yeah, if you guys want to know, like, if we're going to release it, if, like, in the future, when we have, like 50, 100,000 fans out.
Yeah.
Like, when we have a big fandom and, like, they're going hunting, they're looking for the game pending lost
media, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to find it. I just want them to know, like, when they come to ask me if I can give them the episode, because I have it. I put it on 7 CDs, and I've mailed the CDs one to every continent in the world, and I've given it to a trusted friend, and they've hidden it for me. So if you can find in each episode, each
7 CDs, each one is like 4 minutes.
It has a seventh of the episode. So if you can find all 7 of my CDs, you can have the episode.
What happens?
But I will not give it to you. Yeah, and when you get all 7, you can watch the whole episode.
Then they'll have the full... Ellie, they'll have too much knowledge. You'll have the whole Let's Play.
I know.
Well, that's
But I mean, I think
crazy.
like if you like, that's a lot of work. So that'll take like probably
That
like
will.
100 years for them to find all of
So,
that. So for the time being, I think this was a pretty good summary.
yeah. So thanks for watching our fun little summary.
Yeah.
Make sure you participate in Ellie's challenge.
Yep.
To find the 7 Chaos CDs.
The 7. Yep. Yes.
And
All right. I guess that's that.
I guess that's that, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.